Member for Caribou, Prince George.
In my hometown of Williams Lake, with a population of 10,000, 6 prolific offenders commit 98% of the crime. When they're in jail, crime rate goes down. When they're out on the streets, crime rate goes up. Businesses can't even get the mandatory insurance anymore due to high rates of vandalism. On top of this, our communities are faced with an out-of-control overdose crisis. Last week, Williams Lake saw an average of 20 to 30 overdoses per day. If he's the man with a plan, will the Prime Minister rise today and tell us what his plan is to confront the overdose crisis, lock up repeat offenders, and make our communities safe?
That'd be nice.
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Our plan to keep communities safe will keep drugs, guns, and criminals off our streets. As the first bill that's to be debated tomorrow, Mr. Speaker, will be the Borders Bill, and we're expecting that the Conservative Party will support it in order for us to keep fentanyl off our streets, guns off our streets, make sure that illicit fundraising is curtailed, and to ensure that our communities are safer. If they want to put their action behind their talk, it is time for them to act and support this bill and get this through Parliament, Mr. Speaker.
Member for York Centre.
Last night in North Toronto, a man was shot to death and at least 5 others were wounded. 3 masked men opened gunfire steps away from the Yorkdale Mall. It's not clear if or how many bystanders were hit. The Liberal record on crime is no accident. Liberal Bills C5 and C75 put repeat criminals back on the streets, unleashing crime and chaos on the streets of Toronto. Gun crimes more than doubled under the Liberals. The solution is simple. Repeal soft-on-crime Liberal laws. When will the Liberals get serious about deadly shootings in Toronto and across Canada?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, I'm deeply saddened by the news coming out of the City of Toronto this morning. The gun violence is unacceptable and perpetrators must be brought to justice. We're partnering with police services across the country to fight organized crime and disrupt firearm smuggling and trafficking operations. The Strong Borders Act, introduced in this House yesterday, includes provisions to crack down on illegal firearms and organized crime. I look forward to working with the member opposite towards passing this important legislation, Mr. Speaker. We will continue to work tirelessly to support police across Canada.
The Honourable Member for Vernon Lake Country, Monashee.
Mr. Speaker, as a former City Councillor on the front lines of this emergency, I watched from 2015 to today as Liberal policies simply made the opioid crisis worse. Each new policy just makes things worse. Decriminalization isn't a case of not doing enough, it's a case of doing too much of the wrong thing. Conservatives are calling for life sentences for fentanyl kingpins committing mass murder. When will this Liberal government recognize that Canadians battling addictions are worth fighting for? When will it stop enabling harm and start supporting real recovery instead of palliative care?
Great question.
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, the fentanyl crisis has impacted communities across Canada and across North America. We're accelerating the work to crack down and dismantle the fentanyl trade and organized crime groups that profit from it. That's why we listed 7 cartels as terrorist entities under the criminal code. I'm working closely with Kevin Brasseur, Canada's fentanyl czar, at home and abroad to put a laser-sharp focus on dismantling fentanyl. We will put those profiting from this drug behind bars. Mr. Speaker, we expect the border bill, support for the border bill from my friend opposite and across the aisle. This is a very
The Honourable Member for Cambridge.
Mr. Speaker, last week in Cambridge, police arrested 2 individuals at the Galt bus terminal and seized 10 grams of suspected fentanyl, enough to cause up to 5,000 deaths. Police are doing their part, but this Liberal government's soft-on-crime policies are letting drug kingpins get away with mass murder. Conservatives are calling for life sentences for those convicted of trafficking more than 40 milligrams of fentanyl. When will this Liberal government treat fentanyl like the deadly weapon it is and make those who profit from it face real consequences?
The Honourable Secretary of State for Combating Crime.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
One of the first measures that this new government has taken is presenting a Stronger Borders Act. This is cracking down on fentanyl, auto theft, money laundering, illegal firearms, irregular migration, and organized crime. Mr. Speaker, we'll also make it tougher for violent criminals to get bail and impose stricter sentences on repeat offenders. We'll work until violent criminals are put behind bars. This government will do everything it takes to make Canadians safe.
The Honourable